Daily sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Houston Texans and the Washington Commanders. On the Texans sideline, head coach D'Amico Ryans. His guys got the season started on the right foot, a home victory in the season opener. On the other side, Commanders head coach Dan Quinn. His team also winners in their opener, so a couple of 1-0 teams doing battle here. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5.
On second down, it's Daniel. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. First and 10.
A gain of 10 yards.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Merritt. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Kalen Bullock there on the tackle. From the 48-yard line. Here's second down and 9. Krosky Merritt to run again. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. It was Jalen Watson who got him down. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Down behind the line of scrimmage.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. This one on target for Johnson. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. This is caught at 2. And he is out of bounds.
19 more yards. That's another Washington first down.
Jones will take this one into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders.
And that's a really important opening drive here, Mike. You think back a week ago, there was a lot of disappointment. It was a long week of practice, a lot of questions that had to be answered inside that building. So you want to come and show, hey, last week is over. We are a lot better than how we looked then, and we can't do it a lot better than that.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Now return, coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Deron Payne. He gets into drop him for his first sack of the young season. From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
And it's this pass rush. They've made their presence felt here in the early going. That's 2 sacks now for them on this opening drive. And you have to imagine, Mike, there's going to be more sacks to come if this offensive line doesn't clean things up.
So, on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. Jalen Lane is deep for Washington. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Commanders' offense going to take over now for the second time. So, Greg, the home opener after winning on the road, I know you've said it a bunch, there's a different satisfaction for a team to go on the road and get a win. So it's got to feel good to start your home season at 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, everyone loves to play week 1 at home. Your fans are into it. The hope and the optimism of the season is at an all-time high, but it doesn't always go that way. So they go on the road and they get a win. So now expectations coming back to your home field, your home crowd. Now everyone's really juiced up. So this is going to be a great environment, a great week 2 opportunity for them to not only start 2-0, but to get to 1-0 at home.
Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. On play action, Daniels. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. Here's 1st and 10.
19 yards. That's another Washington Commanders.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. This offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 13.
Daniels now going to look to throw. He's got his man, and that's Olave. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
That's another Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
That's good for a Washington first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll run it here with Jones. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Velus Jones. Touchdown, Washington. Make it 2 touchdowns in the very first quarter of play.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
It is good. Makes the score. Commanders 14, Texans nothing.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. Whoa! And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. So, Greg, this offense comes on the road here in week 2. Look, road games are so hard in the NFL. But it's nice to hit the road coming off a win at home.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, it's amazing how winning creates more winning. It kind of has the ability to kind of build on itself. It's a snowball effect. So when you're winning, you're feeling good, everything works. And all of a sudden, you start losing, and you start questioning everything about your approach. So the key in the NFL is win or lose, you're on to the next game. And it's the team's ability to start fresh every single week, regardless of the previous week's outcome. Those are the teams that find themselves in position of the playoffs down the stretch.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A give. Here's Benson. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Jordan McGee on the tackle.
From the 44-yard line. Here's second and 9. On second down, it's Benson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Third down and 9. The tight end going in motion to the left. From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. He'll try and get there on the ground.
C.J. Stroud on the scramble.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Here's Tommy Townsend now. He's on for the second time. We'll try to get something inside the 10.
Washington takes over
from the 35. It's first and 10.
35-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40.
25 yards.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with first and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Washington Commanders first down. First and 10.
Daniels now on first down. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. Now it's 2nd and 1.
At the 14-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Ben Sinnott, touchdown Commander. That is first touchdown of the new year. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. Now he's just going to flip this forward. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 46.
On play action. Stroud. He'll look deep, left sideline. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 20.
They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
20. First down, Houston.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they won't.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Gain of 7 makes it 3rd and 10.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Forced to his right. He'll try to run for it. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's 2nd and 8. At the 20.
A second down throw for Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit there for third down. They work this out wide to Benson. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Texans are on the board now here in this second quarter.
Texans 3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Daniel. That one complete to Johnson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
And the Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
To throw is Daniels. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Over the middle, he's got McClurry. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot of room to operate.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniel. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the pistol, it's Jones. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
On the stop. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Texans' 34-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd down, they need 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing now, Daniels. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Jalen Daniels on the scramble.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
His kick is good, and the Commanders will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Texans offense back onto the field for their next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Nicholas Morrow there to bring him down.
Brings up
2 minutes remaining here in this first half.
25-yard.
We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll send the tight end in motion right. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. He finds Judy on that one. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On comes the punter now as he's on to punt for Houston. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to him with another drive here. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Washington, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
To the outside, into the hands of McLaurin. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
The air again is Daniels. That's to McLaurin. They connect again. And the Commander's going to be set up with 1st and goal as play moves them down to the 1.
Washington, first down. First down and goal to go.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Good blocking, and he's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Makes the score. Commanders 31, Texans 3.
Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. And they'll let out to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime
Our spin
report.
around the NFL starts now. It begins in Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the Buffalo Bills.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Texans offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. On On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
On 2nd down, Stroud. That one is caught by Collins. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 7 makes it 3rd and 2.
From the gun here on 3rd down. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Deron Payne. He's pinned to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On play action, Daniels. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
For a Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Rolling right.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Play action. Here's Daniels. The pressure gets there and goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Here's Daniels. Here comes the screen to Jones. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. A fair catch signals, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Texans offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. A short one that is caught by Fanning. He's going to be marked down up around the 33.
And the Texans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That's a short throw caught by Komet. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 37.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. He'll go right back to Komet. He's got it again. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Gain of 12 yards. And the Texans 1st down.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That's complete. It's takedown. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Right back to Dell. He's got it again. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
Texans 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. Throw caught by Dell on the outside. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They bring Judy in motion. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
They'll go with the sneak. He stopped at the 11, but that is enough. A 1st down picked up as they are getting close. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up
Motion man is the tight end going right. Second down throw for Stroud. And he'll take it on in. Take down. Touchdown, Texans. That his second TD catch of the season.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Makes the score. Commanders 31. Texans 10.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Commanders offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From the 31, here's second down and 4. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. He takes off. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of down.
It's a gain of 11. And the Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. That one secured by the tight end Bates. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A fairly quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Backfield empty. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now he'll run. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
A gain of 12 yards. And a Washington first down. First and 10.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Here's Jones. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now, faking the give. A throw on the move is caught. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
That's another Washington first down.
The RPO, this one to McLaurin. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Second and 4 at the 10-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Now he takes off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up fourth down and 1.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Safe kick taken at the 5. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own
The Texans
36-yard
offense and
line.
receiver Tank Dell ready to go once more. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense.
To throw, it's Stroud. On the quick slant, it's caught by Tank. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, Stroud. He's got Dell for that one. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
4 yards. And the Texans 1st down. A 4-yard pickup.
To throw, Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Dell. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that 1st down play.
And brings up 2nd down.
That's Stroud. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Now, Stroud. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. On 1st down, Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will have the Commanders' 1st down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches.
10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd.
A give to Jones, heading right. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
So this time they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field, and the defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside, and they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
He's got his man, that's Olave. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Good for a Commander's 1st down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They run it once more with Jones. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. From the 25, here's second and 8. Again, it's Jones. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
That's a short one, caught by Sinnott. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
That's another Washington first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off. But not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
It's second and 8. At the
on second down, it's Daniel. Goes brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 4.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And for the moment, that's a first down. But we do have a marker down. Let's see if this one will hold up. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is third and 9. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And the Commanders are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down. Jones, and this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. To the end zone, it's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35.
And the Texans first down.
They'll go play action with Stroud. They work this out wide to Benson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
They bring the tight end in motion. A second down throw for Stroud. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
And the Texans first down.
On play action. Stroud. To the left side. It is caught by Fannin. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 47.
Straight ahead. They go with Benson. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. It's also a first down.
A gain of 6. That's another Texans first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Houston.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Stroud going to set up to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
The score, Commanders 34, Texans 18.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The Commanders offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. The RPO, that one is complete. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. Talk things over before third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Commander. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
Next, this makes the score. Commanders 41, Texans 18.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Texans offense headed back to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Stroud. A short one that is caught by Fannin. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now
They
second
bring
and
Judy
6
in motion.
at the 27-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to sneak it here. And that's going to be enough for a first down. Taking this to the 34.
It's a gain of 2. And the Texans
Putting the tight end in motion. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half.
Texans.
We'll come back and finish this one off after this. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. A throw caught by Judy on the outside. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On second down, Stroud. That is complete. That's the tight end, Fannin. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the Texans first down.
Here's Stroud. This throw left is complete with Judy. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Jerry Judy. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw, it's Stroud.
46-yard line.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nicholas Morrow. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. And this one really all over but the shouting. One timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season.